Alright YouTube, so we are back of course with some remake content, and we are here to talk about something that I never ever thought we'd talk about again. I thought it was gone until the end of time. We'd never have to have this topic of discussion, but we are talking about the goddamn Butterfinger DLC items again. That promotion from like 4 months ago. But we are talking about this for a good reason. We definitely need to have this discussion. Now, for a quick refresh of what the Butterfinger DLC promotion was, is for every 2 Butterfingers or Crunch bars or Baby Ruths that you bought, you got a different tier of item, and 10 candy bars got you every single item. Now, the promotion itself did have some problems. People were getting like the receipts denied, took a long time to get your codes, and it wasn't actually Square Enix's fault. It's Prize Logic that was handling the giveaway. Fast forward to now, like yesterday actually, they are just giving away these items now. The items that we all, went out to the store, bought these Butterfingers for, had to deal with the hassle of these emails getting denied and having to resubmit these receipts and all this other shit that we went through. They're just giving the shit away now. The thing is, when it comes to these items, they're not really that good. It's not like a pay-to-win type of thing. I did use the Corneo Armlet for quite a while, just because it took a while early game to find something that was better than that. And I did use the Superstar Belt for a while as well. And the Mako Crystal is actually really good. I'm not sure of how much it reduces, but it reduces damage from all the elements in game. Fire, ice, lightning, and wind. So there was some incentive to get these items. They weren't bad. They're decent for like early to mid-game. And maybe the Mako Crystal is good like later on. I don't know. I never actually got to use it. My biggest issue here is, of course, money. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a small amount of money. It doesn't matter if it's $1, if it's $10. The fact that we wasted money doing this, and they're just going to give it away a few months later. And the thing is, I kind of predicted this as well with the initial video covering this promotion back like 4 months ago. I actually mentioned how these items might go on sale at a later point. Now, there's a chance that these items could go on sale at a later point in time, but if we're going off the assumption that they are exclusive to this promotional event, I think it's worth your $8 to $10 purchase just to have items that other people may not have. Now, obviously, now they're not selling these items, they're giving away for free, but I was still right with what I was saying. They would come out at a later point, they were not exclusive. What's kind of crazy, too, is this actually is not the first time they've done this with this specific promotion. If you participated at all, you bought any sort of Butterfingers, you got a PS4 dynamic theme of Tifa sitting at the well in Nibelheim. And sometime around June, this theme became available for everybody, so no part of this promotion was exclusive, because now everything's free. And to add even more on top of this, when it came to the initial video I made and the subsequent other videos I made covering this promotion, we talked quite a bit about how it didn't make any sense that there were limited numbers of these items because they were digital. It's different if it's physical. You can only make so many things, right? But when it's digital, you can technically have as many as you want. And here we are now, it's free for everybody to get, which means they could have been free the entire time. But the obvious biggest complaint here is the fact that there's a limited number of these items. And that doesn't make a lot of sense since it's a digital item. They could theoretically give out as many as they wanted to. There never had to be a limited number, and there probably never was. I remember when we were talking about this back then a couple months ago, there were people that were saying it's probably just a gimmick to try to get people to get out and do this promotion and buy these things to make as much money. There were probably never, ever a limited number, and I'm inclined to believe them now. The thing is, when it comes to this whole situation, I am upset, and I'm also not upset. From the consumer side of things, it was a waste of money for me to buy this shit because they're giving away for free, but at the same time, it wasn't a whole lot of money. It's not that big of a loss. My point is, what is our incentive to participate in the future with any other promotions they might do? Whether they do it with Remake Part 1, Remake Part 2, Remake Part 17. Like, what is our incentive now? Like, why? I'm just going to wait. Like, unless there's something that I absolutely feel like I have to have, some god tier item that I have to pay to get ahead of time, I don't have any incentive now because they're just going to give it to me for free at a later point probably. When it comes to these items being available for free, I'm not sure if you can do it just straight from your PS4 or if you have to go to the PlayStation website. I know with like the demo you had to. Like you had to come to the PlayStation website. The demo was not on the store. You had to like add it to your cart from the website and then it would start downloading on your PS4. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works on here, but I'll have links to all the items in the description below. And I suppose the one upside to this is for the people that missed out on the promotion entirely, you can now get these items. And I can get the Mako Crystal at least. I don't have it. It's kind of irrelevant because I've already like done a full playthrough. I'm already like high level characters, max level characters. Like I don't really need the item anymore, but I can get it, I guess. But anyways, dudes, that is the video I want to pass off to you guys. What are your thoughts on the situation? It's a bit of a different video, but I felt like talking about this. I didn't think we'd ever be talking about the goddamn Butterfinger promotion ever again, but somehow they brought me back. But more specifically, from the people that actually participated in this promotion, you spent your time, effort, and money doing this, what are your thoughts on that shit being free now? Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, we'll update more Final Fantasy VII Remake content, turn on my notifications. Follow me on Twitter at @dashingdavid, at my Discord, links to my social networks are in the description. And in the outro, later guys.
Used to care what people thought. but now I care more, and nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore, I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We in here like Rogaine, or leave it like Cobain.